Good morning. Today we're going to talk about turning a question into a query. Our objective for today is to efficiently and effectively search for information on the internet using queries. First, we're going to take a look at a slideshow. This is going to give us information on the process of turning our question into a query. Next, we're going to practice writing a query using the questions that you brought with you today. Third, you're going to search your personal query to see how successful you were. And lastly, we will practice identifying keywords through a challenge game. What does it mean to be an effective and efficient searcher? Being effective means finding the answer you are looking for. Being efficient means finding that answer in a timely manner. Before beginning our query search, we need to first identify the question. What is your question? Here are some examples. When did the first man walk on the moon? Or, how could you make exploding soap in the microwave? When you're going to turn your question into a query, the first thing you will do is highlight any key words or phrases. The second thing you will do is underline the maybe words. These oftentimes could replace highlighted words or could be replaced with another word that could better be suited to the query. For example, top could be replaced with best. Third, you're going to add any missing words. This could help to clarify the search. Fourth, you're going to cross out any unnecessary words. Often these are prepositions such as like, in, from, of, or the. For our example today, we're going to use the question, in the United States, what was the top-selling car brand of 2012? I am going to highlight the keywords top-selling car and the year of 2012 to further clarify my question. Step number 2, you're going to underline the maybe words. In my example, I have decided to take the word top and change it to best. I believe that best then becomes one of the key words. Note that I added that as a keyword below. Top then becomes one of my maybe words, along with United States and brand. Step number 3, we're going to add any missing words that we think could help clarify the search. In this particular situation, I don't believe that there are any missing words that could help clarify our query anymore. Step number 4, you're going to cross out any unnecessary words. Oftentimes we said these are prepositions. In our examples, it includes in, the, what, was the, and of. Once you have gone through the 4-step process, you are going to conduct your search. How do you conduct your search? You simply use the keywords that you found throughout the query process. I'm going to type in those keywords that we came up with, best-selling car 2012, into my search engine. As you can see, the results are a success. Let's practice writing another query. Here's one more example. Who won the gold medal for men's figure skating in the 2014 Olympics? First of all, we are looking for the key words. In this instance, it's going to be men's figure skating. We want to identify the year, and if we put in gold, there's no necessary reason to include medal. If we're talking about gold and figure skating 2014, we probably don't need to include the word Olympics because the search will already be conducting looking for gold medals which are earned in an Olympics. We can then underline won and medal along with Olympics for those words that could potentially replace any key concept words. Missing words. There really aren't any for this particular search because our question was pretty specific. And lastly, we eliminate any of those preposition words that aren't necessary to our search, such as who, the, for, and in the. Now it's your turn. I want you to take the questions that you've developed that you brought with you today and conduct your own query search. Remember, go back and use the 4 steps that we just talked about. Once you have completed your query, please search your results. How does it compare to the search results if you type in your original question? It should yield more specific results to your search. Lastly, once you have concluded your own practice query and search, you're going to go to the following website to play a keyword challenge game. As you can see here, we have 8 different variations of the keyword challenge. You can click on any of the ones that you would like. I would encourage you to complete at least 3 of the different 8 options. As we talked about earlier, you're going to see the 4 different steps that we've went through. Please note that they have changed the words that I used in my slideshow. If we begin, you will quickly see that you are identifying those 4 words. Those stop words that are unnecessary, such as on. You are looking for words that will probably have very little effect, as well as any important alternative ideas, and the key words. As I've already showed you, you're simply going to take the words and move them to the box where you feel they belong. The last thing that I want to share with you before you practice is the fact that I received help on my presentation from the following. I altered the Google presentation picking the right search terms, which had adaptations by Lisa Martin. I also included a few pictures of my presentations from the photo classroom. I hope that my presentation today helped to clarify what a query is so that you can now be an efficient and effective searcher.